everyone. So we're back for chapter 3 of Whizziwig by Malorie Blackman. And this chapter is called Down Tarzan. And we've just got to the point where Whizziwig is hiding under the duvet and Tarzan the dog has gone bounding in. So will Tarzan discover Whizziwig? Let's find out. Down Tarzan. Mom! Mom! Stop him! Ben called out. Tarzan's front paws were up on the bed and he barked madly, his tail wagging like a flag in a hurricane. Ben knew that Tarzan wasn't barking at him. Tarzan had smelt or sensed that Whizziwig was under his duvet and was trying to get to her. Ben put himself between Whizziwig and Tarzan. Frantically, he tried to push Tarzan down as the dog leapt up onto the bed. "Mum!" Ben shouted. "Tarzan, down! Tarzan, bad dog!" Mum came over and took hold of Tarzan's collar, dragging him off the bed. Tarzan carried on barking at the top of his voice. "Tarzan, behave yourself," Mum said sternly, "and you should know better than to jump on the bed." Mum had to drag Tarzan out of the room. The dog obviously didn't want to leave. His gaze never once left Ben's bed. Mum put Tarzan out into the hall, shutting the door firmly behind him. "What has got into that dog?" Mum muttered. "Are you all right, Ben?" Ben nodded and asked, "What's the matter, Mum? Why did you come into my room?" "I was outside the door and I thought I heard voices," Mum frowned. I was just talking to myself," Ben replied. Well, fascinating as the conversation might be, I think you should leave the rest for tomorrow morning. It's time you were asleep," smiled Mum. "OK," Ben said. "Good night, Mum." "Good night, Ben." Mum left the room, shutting the door behind her. Whizziwig rose upwards to hover about 30 centimetres off the bed. "I can see that Tarzan creature and I are not going to be best friends," Whizziwig sniffed. Ben sighed with relief. "I was worried there for a minute. I thought Tarzan would get you for sure." "Not if I have anything to do with it," Whizziwig scoffed. "Now, if you don't mind, I think I'll shut down for a while. It's been a very busy day, and that Tarzan creature has drained the last of my primary energy." "Shut down?" Ben asked. "I think you humans call it sleep," said Whizziwig. "Oh, all right," Ben said, disappointed. "I was hoping you'd tell me about your planet. What's it called? Oricon? And about some of the wishes you've granted, and all about—" "Some other time," Whizziwig said. "If I don't shut down now, I won't be in a fit state to fix my ship." Whizziwig started to bounce towards the wardrobe. "I hope you don't mind if I sleep here again tonight," she asked. And with one bounce, Whizziwig was on top of the suitcase, on top of the wardrobe. "But it might not be safe," Ben said, worried. "Mum or Dad might find you. Tarzan might bark up at you until Mum takes down the suitcase to see what he's barking at." "Oh, where should I sleep then?" Whizziwig asked. Ben looked around his room. What would be a good hiding place? The chest of drawers? No, they wouldn't do. Mum was always putting things in them. Inside the wardrobe? No, the same problem. Behind the chair? No, Tarzan might get Whizziwig then. "I know!" Ben bounced up and down in his bed. "You can sleep under my bed. No one will look for you there, and Tarzan can't get under there. He's too big." Are you sure?" "Positive," Ben smiled. Whizziwig bounced once, bounced twice, then bounced onto the floor before rolling under the edge of the duvet and out of sight. Ben flung the duvet aside and turned upside down to stick his head under the bed. It was shadowy, and he could only just see Whizziwig in the corner by the wall. "Good night, Whizziwig," Ben said. "Good night, Ben," said Whizziwig. Ben straightened up to lie flat, his hands folded behind his head. Should he sneak out of the room and tell Mum and Dad about Whizziwig? Ben finally decided against it. From the films he'd seen on television, sometimes grown-ups acted very strangely when they met aliens from other planets. But I was right. I knew there was something in my room. Ben grinned to himself. I just knew it. Suddenly he had a thought. There was one wish, one special wish that Ben wanted more than anything else in the world, even more than the mountain bike. Whizziwig, if I wish a special wish, will you make it come true? It's not for me, not really, and it's really important. If you make this one wish come true, I promise I won't wish for anything else ever again, and I'll help you mend your spaceship. Ben stuck his head beneath the bed again. Very softly, very carefully, he made his wish. Silence. Whizziwig, are you awake? Ben whispered. But there was no reply. And the next chapter's called Flapping at Both Ends. See you next time. Bye.